The word's on the wall. Somebody prayed for me. Come on, put your hands together.
Somebody pray for me. Had me on their mind.
Oh, yes.
They took the time to pray for me.
Took the time to pray for me.
I'm so glad they prayed.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yes, I'm glad they prayed. I'm so glad they prayed for me.
My mother prayed for me.
She had me on her mind.
Took the time.
It took the time to pray for me. I'm so glad. I'm so glad she prayed. Yes, I'm glad.
I'm so glad. Yeah, yeah. I'm so glad she prayed for me.
My father prayed.
My father prayed for me. Aren't you glad? Had me on his mind. Took the time. Took the time to pray for me. Come on, let's sing it. I'm so glad he prayed. Yes, I'm glad he prayed. I'm so glad he prayed for me.
The preacher prayed.
The preacher prayed. Oh, yeah. Thank God. Had me on his mind. Took the time to pray for me.
I'm so glad he prayed.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I'm glad he prayed.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so glad he prayed for me.
Come on, this community prayed for you.
My community prayed for me.
So glad.
Had me on their
Come on, let me hear
mind.
you sing. I took the time to pray for me.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad they prayed. Yes, I'm glad. Yes, I'm glad they prayed.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so glad they prayed for me.
Come on, let's somebody. Somebody prayed for me. Sing it. Had me on their mind. Took the time. Took the time to pray for me.
I'm so glad.
I'm so glad they prayed.
Yes, I'm glad.
Yes, I'm glad they prayed. Here we go. I'm so glad they prayed for me. Yeah. Yeah. I'm so glad they prayed for me. Aren't you glad somebody prayed for you? Here at Glide, we are always praying for you, whether you know it or not. This community prays for everyone. That was our community song. I hope you were singing along and getting your Sunday right. And if normally we would be in the service online and in person, we would come back and we would just say good morning to everyone. Let's say good morning. Say it in the chat. Put all the names that you're thinking about. And just take this moment to have our community embrace. I hope you were embracing our brothers and our sisters. You know, music, I say this all the time, music is such a beautiful thing when we sing together. And here at Glide, it's one of the pillars that we use to keep us together. We sing through everything, through our happiness, our sorrow. And I want to introduce to some of you, this next singer who is going to kick it off for us. His name is Bisi Abuteru, and he is going to sing a song called The Blessing. And following that song is going to be Kyrie eleison, Lord have mercy, and it's coupled with I Want to Die Easy When I Die, Noel Spiritual, and that's going to be sung by Imogene Foster. Following that song is going to be one of our favorites, I've Come a Long Way, and I Still Got a Long Way to Go, and that's going to be led by none other than Dennis Hersey, one of our longtime soloists. And I want you to put your hands together. I want you to throw out the encouragement in the chat and encourage this young man. BC, come on, sing your song.
Good morning, Glide. Good morning. Good morning. So happy to be with you. I'm here to share with you a song called The Blessing. I think about just the prayers that we offer to the Lord. And this is a Bible verse, right? Numbers chapter 6, verse 24 to 26. And it's saying that the Lord bless you. And we never know where our blessings will come from. And that's one of the reasons I love Glide, because, whoever you interact with has the possibility to say something, to change your day, to inspire you, to move you to be better. So, receive this blessing and this prayer with me. The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. The Lord bless you and keep you. Make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord turn his face towards you and give you peace. Oh yeah, let's agree. Let's imagine this amen as the word and the Lord and the love and unconditional love moves through you as we say amen together now. Amen. 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 Thank you. God bless.
wanna die easy when I die. Wanna die easy when I die. I wanna die easy when I die. Shout hallelujah when I rise. I wanna die easy, Lord, when I die.
Eugene Foster.
Hi, Pastor Marvin. Mom and I want to wish you a happy birthday. We're sending you virtual hugs and a lot of love. Peace and blessings to you. We love you. Enjoy your day. Bye.
Hello, sweet friend. Wishing you all of the love in the world, the happiest birthday ever, and so many more to come. Love you lots.
Happy birthday, Marvin K. White. This is your day. This is your moment. This is your time to continue to be who you are and let it be a gift to the world, as I hope this day is a gift to you. Be true. We're so grateful for you. We're so happy to be able to celebrate another birthday with you. Be loved.
Happy birthday, Marvin K. White.
Marvin, my child, happy birthday and many happy returns.
Happy birthday, Marvin. It's such a pleasure to be able to be in this moment to wish you the happiest of all birthdays. Please know that I love you and support you 100%, and I'm wishing you all the best, always. Be well and celebrate like nobody's watching.
Hi, my beautiful Marvin. I look crazy, but I had to take a minute to tell you happy birthday and how much we all love you and care about you and thank you and love Aja and are so happy to have you as our leader. And I just pray that God bless you with every good thing, that your mind be open and your artistry be grand, and that your life be full of beauty and happiness and beautiful people and kindness. We all love you. I love you. Happy birthday.
Hey Marvin, all I want for my birthday, or your birthday, is for you to celebrate in the way that you like to celebrate. Be you and have the best day possible celebrating your way.
Happy birthday, Marvin.
We love you.
When I was growing up in China, my dad and I used to play this game. We would memorize classic Chinese poems and texts, and we would recite it together and try to finish each other's sentences. And there's one that I remember so dearly. It's called the 3 Character Classics. And the first phrase goes, 人之初，性本善. People at birth are inherently good. And those 6 letters had such a great impact on me when I was a kid. And I still truly believe them today. Even though sometimes it might seem like the opposite is true, but I have always found goodness in the people I met everywhere I went in the world. So this is for anyone who has the faith and the courage to hold on to the goodness in themselves and to hold on to the goodness in each other, no matter how difficult it is to do that. And this is for you. You inspire me to keep going. Thank you. Thank you.
Just look where I've come from. I've come a long way. I've had some lonely, lonely nights. Oh, yes, I have. And I've had some dark days. I've already been to the top of the mountain. I can almost reach that crystal fountain. Just look. Just look.
To my minister of celebration, spiritual therapist, pulpit stylist, house music tutor, clubhouse godfather, cake baker, chief mischief maker, and poet extraordinaire. I was gonna write you a poem but thought better of it, so here's a simple birthday wish. May this milestone birthday be filled with blessings, abundance, laughter, friends and family, along with a healthy dose of cheer and good health. Marvin, I'm wishing you all the best and more in this coming year. Happy birthday, and I love you.
Hi Marvin, it's Lauren wishing you a very happy birthday.
Hey Marvin, happy birthday. I'm so glad you were born. I was trying to figure out how long I've known you since in your ministerial internship, and I was thinking, was it before I met Jake? Because I remember we talked about skinny jeans a lot. And then I went to look back for when I got a first email from you and you referred to our skinny jeans ministry, but it wasn't as long ago as I thought it was. I am so glad you are a minister at Glide, and there has been so much more laughing, so much more creativity, so much more fellowship in this very strange couple of years than I would have expected if it weren't for you and the way that you bring us together and make us laugh, and especially Zoom, way more Zoom than I would have imagined, and you actually make me glad for that. I wish you all the best on your birthday.
Hello, happy birthday, Marvin. I don't know too much to say about things like this because I don't do these things, but here's my virtual hug to you. Happy birthday. Thank you for being our pastor. You have helped me a great deal more than you know. Have a good one.
What can I say? You are one of the most unique, creative, funny, fabulous, amazing people I've ever met. I'm so grateful for you and everything you've done for Glide and the world, and I celebrate you today with all the celebration possible. Have an amazing birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Marvin. Happy birthday! Yay!
Hey Marvin. Happy birthday. I am so glad you were born. I'm so glad that you found your way back to Glide. And it is truly a privilege to work with you and be one of your lay leaders. I wish you everything that is wonderful and good and just and righteous in our world. Abundant good health to you, lots of fun, lots of opportunities to be with your family and your friends, and lots of love. Happy birthday. I love you.
I love you too, Joan, and that wish is already coming true. I am spending time with you, my family, and you, my friends. I appreciate all of the wishes, and that we are smiling and laughing and growing and doing the work we need to do to keep this beloved community ready to receive everybody post-pandemic who will be looking for a spiritual home, who will have to find a place to sort out all the stuff that we've just been through. And Glide will be the place for those who are trying to make sense of it all. It will be the place for queer folk, for Black folk, for women, for academics and artists, for all kinds of creatives, for blue collar and white collar, young and old. It matters not. When these doors open, we know that you will come back here, and we will be expecting you and waiting for you. And that is my birthday wish from the deepest part of myself to all of you. So thank you again for all the wishes. I will be smiling for the rest of this day. I want to share some announcements with you. If you want to participate in our Mother's Day program, we need for you to send in an image or a video of your mother figure, or the mother of whatever thing that you want to imagine. So mothers and mother figures, send photos and videos to churchgroups@glide.org, and we'll be incorporating those into the Mother's Day celebration. If today is your birthday, like it's Vicki Lee's birthday, oh my God, all of Joanne's and all of Michael's arts and crafts quake at the name of Vicki Lee. Happy birthday, Vicki Lee. But it's also William Page's birthday. It's Craig Kolb's birthday. It's Blake Riggs' birthday. It's Larry Bye's birthday. And it's also my friend Jim Matulski's birthday. So happy birthday, everyone. And that means if your name wasn't called and it's your birthday, you gotta let us know. In the chat right now, let us know what you are celebrating today so we can celebrate you and celebrate with you, whether it's a job or a birthday or any observation or occurrence that you want to have celebrated. Please let us know so we can celebrate with you. Don't forget, you can watch us here on Facebook, but you can also watch us on YouTube. You can go to the glide.org webpage to find out more about watching us. Or if you are listening to podcasts, you can find us on Podomatic or wherever you listen to your podcast. We are listed on all of the platforms. If you would like to just listen through your phone, hold the phone up to your ear, then we have a phone service for you. There's a number in the chat right now, and all you have to do is call in once, subscribe, and this free service will call you every Sunday to let you know that celebration is getting ready to begin. Don't forget all of these announcements. You can always go to glide.org/church announcements for the updated announcements that will keep you connected to everything that's going on inside the church. And now, Tanya Buckhold will lead us in our witness for today.
Good morning, Glide. I'm Titania, and I'm a longtime member of Glide and also of the Glide Ensemble. May in the United States is Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, but it wasn't always that way. When I was born in the 50s, the term Asian American didn't even exist. And when I grew up in the 60s, the term Asian for me was always associated with war, with the Vietnam War, with the Korean War, with World War II in Japan, and even with the Philippine American War. So it wasn't sort of a cultural background that I really wanted. Lucky for me, I was raised in Alaska. And the cultural group that I was raised with were Native Alaskans. So I grew up in an indigenous Native Alaskan background. And that's what I thought of myself as. But I left Alaska to go to UC Berkeley. And that is where people told me that I was actually Asian and that I needed to embrace that and I needed to understand that. I ended up going to graduate school in Washington, D.C. And when I arrived, I was asked to join an Asian American Pacific Islander group, a student group. And I thought, why not? I should find out about this community, which I don't really know much about. Well, it was 1990, and I all of a sudden, out of the blue, got a ticket to go to the White House. But it wasn't a ticket for a tour. It was a ticket to go to the White House for a Rose Garden ceremony where the President of the United States was going to sign a proclamation that May would be Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Before, it always had been Asian American Heritage Week. So I put on my best clothes. I went to the White House. President came out and signed it, left really quickly, and immediately everybody around me in the Rose Garden jumped up with fists full of business cards and started passing them out. I didn't have any business cards. I was a student. I didn't have a job. I didn't have a business. And so people were perplexed. They were looking at me like, where's your card? I had a fistful of cards because people kept putting them in my hand. And I thought, wow, I had no idea. I really didn't know. People even asked me, they wanted to know, who are you? How did you get here if you don't have a business card? Well, I went back to school, and at the Asian American Pacific Islander meeting, I talked about what had happened there. And to my surprise, some of my classmates turned to me and they said, you don't have a business card? You're not Asian. Well, for me, I thought, oh my goodness, I guess easy come, easy go. I guess this isn't really my community. Well, when I came to Glide in 1995, I was looking for a community. I was looking for a community with people of diverse backgrounds, many different cultures, many different faiths. I wanted to see a lot of the America that I wanted to see someday. And I found it. What I found was a community of so many different people, and they were united by Reverend Cecil Williams and now by Minister Marvin K. White. And to me, this really is the community where I feel accepted, where it doesn't matter where I came from. It doesn't matter what my experiences were. I'm here to accept myself and to accept others and to support others, to bring my skills, my talents, my time, and my efforts. And it's been amazing. Thank you, Glide. Thank you. I'm Titania, and I'm Glide.
Thank you so much, Titania, for your witness and for sharing your stories and your journey with us, and for really helping us celebrate Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month. You are a font of resources and stories and research that you have shared with me. And I know the community benefits from all of the stories you bring as well. What we're doing right now is that we're going into our giving time. If you have given on my Facebook birthday fundraiser for Glide Memorial Church, thank you so much. We reached the goal that was set, and you can still give because we've reached a goal, but now we can fundraise for the vision. You know, the vision is so much larger than the one goal we had on Facebook. And it's a whole ministry that we're asking you to give into. So we also had an email campaign this past week in conjunction with my birthday. And so if you donated there, thank you so much. It means the world. And here today on Facebook, there's a donate button. And there's also the www.glide glide.org/igive. Glide.org/igive is the other way that you can give. So the donate button, glide.org/igive, on Facebook, on my page for the fundraiser, or in the email that we send out to you. But all of it is to prepare us for the hybrid church that we are going to have, where we'll be online and continue to grow our virtual church and sanctuary and reintroduce our in-person sanctuary as well. All of it in service of building a larger and a bigger beloved community. Thank you so much. Please give and give generously.
I've been buked and I've been scorned. Yes, I've been buked and I've been scorned. Children, I've been buked and I've been scorned.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Minister Marvin. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Minister Marvin. Happy double-digit year. Thank you so much for your leadership, and so wonderful and proud to be working with you and you leading the Glide congregation and the Glide Church. Thank you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Marvin.
Minister Marvin, happy birthday to you. You're pretty old, but you don't look it, and you certainly don't act it. Just kidding. Maybe I'm not kidding. Anyways, I hope you have a wonderful birthday, and I'm so grateful for you, to have crossed paths with you, to work with you, and I'm just so excited for this moment and all that is to come. And and I hope it's just a beautiful day and a beautiful year. You certainly deserve it. Okay, blessings to you, Marvin.
Happy birthday, Marvin K. White. Happy birthday. Double nickel, double nickel, double nickel, double nickel. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Hey Marvin, happy birthday, man. I'm very excited to be working with you on Celebration, and for your birthday, in your honor, my fam and I made a cake with 55 candles on it. And you know what? 55 candles is really, really bright. I think I can see the coming of the glory with all of this brightness, but we wanted you to be happy with your birthday, and I hope it's a great one.
Oh, man. Happy birthday, Minister Marvin. Oh, my God. That is so much fun. We had so much fun fooling you. I think it just came out of left field. You just didn't know. Anyway, we are going to do our fourth song, and it's a request by the minister himself, Minister Marvin K. White, favorite of the Glide Church, Cecil Williams, Janice Maricatani. Everybody just loves this song because it just speaks volumes to how we want the Spirit to move through us. The song is called Touch Me. Sometimes I feel so unworthy, but I know I'll never be very much till the hands of Jesus touch me. Oh, I've
bills to pay. No glory, no gloom, no poverty, no Cadillacs, no sun traps, no mud packs, no pedestrians, no carriage trades, no bodyguards, no credit cards, no conference calls, no TV commercials, no headaches, no aspirin, no heroes, no zeros, no naughty, no nice, no limit, no budget, no bottom, no topless, no cows, no wolves, no barracuda, no buffalo, no birds, no bees, no beagles, no symphony, no jive, no Gemini 5, no 10, 9, 6 or 8, no men trying to build an inside straight, no applause, no critique, no amateur, no professional, no questions, no answers, no singers, no dancers, no heaven.
Thank you all for taking that trip down memory lane with me and for sharing some of my history that led me here to Glide. I'm so glad that it all adds up to being your minister. I had no other career in mind. I didn't know what all of that could add up to. And it just all makes sense now that I get to bring all of that here with you today. Thank you again for being a part of the celebration and sending some of that celebration my way. It has made my day and my weekend, and it is the official start of tourist season. Actually, it's in the middle of it, but I appreciate it all so much. And all the other birthday celebrants, happy birthday to you as well. Yeah, I just love y'all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, I watched a film this weekend called Two Distant Strangers, or Groundhog Day for a Black Man. And in this film, a Black man is killed in his dreams. A Black man is killed over and over and over again by a white police officer. Every time, every morning, over and over, the same dream, the same nightmare. So I wrote this sermon somewhere between sleep and awake. I recently learned two words, hypnagogia and hypnopompia. Hypnagogia is the word that describes the transitional dreamy state between being awake and going to sleep. Hypnagogia. And it's the opposite of hypnopompia, which describes the transitional dreamy state from sleep to awake. After you have prayed, when you are falling asleep, or after you are waking up and begin praying, and those really troubling images begin to run through your mind, those are hallucinations associated with hypnagogia and hypnopompia. They are not the answers to your prayers. Hallucinations are different from nightmares too. Hallucinations are sensory experiences that appear real, but are created by your mind, and again, happen when you are falling asleep or waking up. You are not losing your mind. We must, all of us, keep waking up, knowing that the inevitable pain is just a hallucination. Inevitable potential and inevitable possibilities is what is actually before us. This is our hypnopompic moment. The hypnopompic promise says that if we can all wake up, then we are the awakening that we have been waiting for. The hypnopompic promise says that a justice movement, a joy movement, and a love movement is made up of moments of awakening by people just like us. It's not a hallucination. Glide is not a hallucination. Yes, it is happening. No, it is not happening to you. Yes, we have to care for everyone it is happening to. No, we do not have to take it in as our own. Yes, the bullets and the chokeholds and the knees are real on our necks, but no, you do not have to live like you are next. Remember, a nightmare doesn't occur when you are just falling asleep or when you are just waking up. Nightmares happen during the REM stage of sleep, the rapid eye movement stage, in the middle of the night, at the deepest stage of sleep. And when you are awake from a nightmare or out of a nightmare, it is never your body telling you that it's time for a new day. When you awake from a nightmare, if you fall back asleep, you will probably return to that nightmare. But the hypnopompic promise says at the beginning of our day that if we wake up, that we are always on the verge of an awakening. The hypnopompic promise is that a movement is made up of moments of awakening by people just like you. And even though it all feels real, a hallucination is designed to create dissonance between our reality and our irreality. That space between sleep and awake is also a place and a space where the rules of law and order and of history and reason and physics and color and systems of oppression, that space suspends all of that. The open closet looks like a cave and the shoes looks like a dog on the floor and the curtains are made of lightning. What is up is down and what is down is up in those moments. And now this moment, now that we have named it, is asking, what do you want to do when you awake from this? When you get woke from this? When you wake up the world with this? End of dreams. We have to take back our dreams. They belong to us. We are in control of our dreams. Your dreams are your prophecy and your spark and your idea and your innovation and your solution. Your dreams are where your ancestors visit you. Your dreams are where you understand that everything is symbol that represents something for you to understand. And when your dreams belong to you, they don't dissolve into hallucinations. They stay available to you for the day, for the week, for the year, and for your life. And when you hold on to your dreams, you hold on to your awakening. And when you are in control of your awakening, then you get to have your own enlightenment and your own renaissance. Your dreams, again, beloved, are not hallucinations. We're on the verge of waking up. Remember, the hallucinations only happen when it's time to rise and shine. You are designed to rise and shine. That liminal space, the hypnopompic space, is where we decide that we have to come to life and come into joy. Joy is not a Tesla. Joy is not a self-driving car. We cannot be asleep at joy's wheel. We have to be awake for this. We have to wake ourselves up out of this. I'm talking about a joy that's woke and available to everyone who hallucinates pain. A joy that's alert to justice and knows that we must stop hallucinating the injustice. A joy that beats its own one note and knows that pain is the hallucination. When we awake into a beloved community like Glide, we recognize that we are all scared in this moment, all of us. And the media and capitalism and oppressive forces that don't want you to live would rather have you believe that the death of your body or the death of your humanity or the death of your gift or the death of your identity, they want you to think that that is the reality. It is not. It is the hallucination. They have stolen your day before you have even wiped the sleep out of your eyes. A new day is not a bad hallucination. And if you wake up in dread, that is a sign that you have lost sight of the love you have been dreaming of. Wake up to the day that you have created, because what you create is on you. Now, I can tell you firsthand about hallucinations that I have created. That hell is on earth hallucination, that you must believe everything you hear and read hallucination. The world is really hostile only to me hallucination. that love is not possible, hallucination, that joy is not possible, hallucination. But I can tell you too, that we have tools at our disposal. We can wake up and claim gratitude in the morning. That dispels hallucinations. And before we go willingly into the day, just gratitude. We can remember and recall our dreams in that moment. We can make our waking beautiful. We can affirm our existence and speak abundance over our whole lives. Hypnopompic hallucinations can be visual, but we can't lose sight of our future. Hypnopompic hallucinations can be tactile, but we are not feeling around in the dark. Hypnopompic hallucinations can be auditory, but we are not the bad news that we hear. Hypnopompic hallucinations are usually brief, but we are not suffering from sleep paralysis. Hypnopompic hallucinations are just the transition from sleep to awake, from sleep to wakefulness, from sleep to awareness, from sleep to presence, from sleep to this new now, and to this new opportunity, to this new chance, and to this new hope, and to this new day. We are not our hallucinations. We are our prayers' answers, and we are our awakenings. Amen. 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 Thank you for that musical interlude, Vernon. And thank you for that song that you sang. Next to the cake that Mark made that I never got, it was my second favorite present of this whole weekend. I want to thank you all for being here with us today, for being a part of this beloved community, for coming into this sanctuary, and for letting us into your sanctuary from wherever you're watching Celebration. It has been a joy, and you have cracked me up and you have cracked me open, and I just can feel the love coming through, and I appreciate you all so much. Why don't you come into Freedom Hall after this celebration, and we'll keep the party going. We'll hug up on one another and say hi to one another, and there won't be any cake, but we will be there together. Don't forget to come back next week, and we're gonna have another amazing celebration. And this whole month, so many things that we're gonna be thinking about and observing and, just being mindful about. Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, Mental Health Awareness Month, Mother's Day and Memorial Day and Cinco de Mayo and something else that I'm missing. But come on back and we will be together in it. I think that's all that I got. My name is Marvin K. White, a very grateful Marvin K. White for you. I'm your minister of celebration. Thank you so much. Vernon, why don't you lead us out with our closing song?
Thank you, Minister Marvin. As we close our celebration, as we do always, we leave you with something to sing as your day goes, as your week goes. We're going to sing our community song. I am free, thank the Lord that I'm free. And then we're going to go in and we shall overcome. Won't you join us? Please sing. Here we go. I am free. Thank the Lord that I'm free. No longer bound. No more chains holding me. My soul is resting. It's such a blessing. Oh, thank the Lord. Hallelujah, I'm free. Let's do that again.
And I'm telling these stories that were given to me, and the thing that is, if there is something missing, it is that my literary ancestors never got a chance to sign my birth certificate. And so I feel like I'm the son of Essex and the son of Marlon and the son of Asoto, but I can't prove it, so I have to write it every time. So since I was in church all day, I'm gonna read some scripture. In the beginning, God created the dance floor and the DJ booth. Now the beat was formless and empty, and darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was hovering over the breaks. And God said, let there be house music. And there was house music. God saw that the house music was good, and he separated the house from the disco. God called the East Coast house garage, and the West Coast house he called warehouse. And there was evening dance, and there was morning dance, the first day of house music. And God said, let there be an expanse between the clubs to separate club from club. So God made the expanse and separated the club under the expanse from the club above it, and it was so. God called the expanse Deep House. Yes! And there was morning, the second day of house music. And God said, let the club under the sky be gathered into one place, and let the dry ground appear, and it was so. God called the dry ground tea dance, and the gathered water God called sweat. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, let the DJ produce groove, seed-bearing groove, and dance on the land that bear fruit with seed in it according to their various kinds, and it was so. The land produced dance, DJs bearing seed according to their kinds, and producers bearing fruit with seed in it according to their kinds, and God saw that it was good. And God said, let there be lights in the expanse of the ceiling sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark the seasons and the days and years to come. God made two great lights. The disco ball light to govern the center ceiling sky, and the lesser laser light to govern the DJ booth. He also made the stars. But God saw that it was good. And God said, let the sweat and the tears drip from every living creature that dances. And it remained so.